You're only 1 year away from a completely different life. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. It takes courage to change direction that your life is going in when you can feel that something is calling you, but you can't quite see it yet. We've all bought into this idea that working 40 hours a week equals success, right? That productivity means being busy all the time. But standing here in the middle of life, I keep thinking, what if we all got it wrong? What if you're really just one decision away from completely changing everything and actually going for that life you secretly dream about? Hey, I'm Ida. So I'm doing this thing where I'm documenting my escape from the whole corporate hamster wheel. I want to build a life that actually scares me a little. You know, that kind where you lean into the unknown instead of playing it safe. Because honestly, safe feels like a slow death to me. They taught me in business school that no risk equals no reward. It's pretty simple math. So I'm applying that same logic to my entire life, and I'm bringing you along for the ride. Okay, so here's what I'm actually going for. Radical freedom over my time and my location. I want to be able to make a living through creating films and businesses that I actually care about, travel wherever curiosity takes me, and choose experiences over stuff every single time. Sounds dreamy, right? But you have to start somewhere real. For me, that somewhere is in this tiny studio apartment in Stockholm. It is my first step toward building a base that actually supports the life that I want, and not the life I thought I was supposed to want. So this week has been all about getting my hands dirty, and I've been working on some projects around the house that I'm really excited to share with you all. With this little corner here, we have great opportunities. This corner here is a mess, and this is going to be my favorite place in this entire tiny house. My inspiration for this place is going to be taken from a lot of coffee shops, cafes, hotel, lounge vibe that I have seen whenever I've been traveling all over. That in here with this bench, and I want to make this wall into something really interesting. We're gonna have some plants here. In the summertime, you're gonna be able to open up the window and almost be like half in, half outside. And I'm gonna change up the fabrics here. I'm gonna build a custom table over here. So anyway, this whole place is gonna get a big upgrade. So one of the first things we're gonna do now is just clean up, and then we're gonna start doing some interesting stuff on this wall. So let's get into it. I have this whole vision for this corner. I wanted it to be this multifunctional space where I could work during the day and we could host friends for dinner and also maybe use it for storage. Here you're seeing me doing one of the first mistakes I made on this corner. I thought I was being so clever, gluing this massive mirror onto the wall. Spoiler alert, I was not clever, and yes, you guessed it. One night we were sleeping and crash. This whole thing comes tumbling down. Thank God it didn't shatter and no one got hurt, but wow, I did feel like an idiot. So this mirror is no longer part of this corner. Basically, this whole apartment is white. We don't have a lot of color. It's just the wooden floors that are like dark wood. That's by design because this is a small place and it's a tiny place. You don't want to overwhelm it with too much color. Then I want to be really intentional of where I put in color. And I think this wall can be a really good place for that. So this is the thrift haul for my wall art that I'm working on over here, where we're gonna have like the dining / cafe area in the studio. I want to create a beautiful wall with different art pieces. I got this big one, which I really love it because it has a mix of wood and this like fabric. I don't know what it is, linen or some sort of fabric. So I really like that, but of course I'm going to repaint the wood that you can see, and I'm gonna change the motif inside of the frame. I'm obsessed with finding old frames at thrift shops and giving them a second life. There is something about taking a forgotten thing and making it yours again. And since I love painting anyway, I figured why not create something that would actually make me smile every time I walk by it. I wanted something bright and optimistic, something that would catch the light just right and remind me why we're doing all this work in the first place. And honestly, mission accomplished. Every morning when I see this painting, it just really lifts my mood. I'm so happy I put in the work and created this by myself. It might not be the most beautiful painting, but it's mine and I put in the work, and it's something that I will always be proud of and I will remember. Okay, I'm gonna take out all the plants here. I'm gonna replant them in this one and make my little plant wall. So let's carry all this stuff out to the garden or outside, and I'm gonna do it there, otherwise it's gonna get too messy in here. Okay, so the idea now is to get this one, and this one into this small, because this is like way too many flowers going on in our house. Okay, I'm trying to preserve some of the soil as well. Like the pot is a bit too small, but anyway, I'm gonna do it anyway. So if all these plants die, then it's going to be my fault. Okay, so I'm going to put this one on this side, and then I have taken out this piece here. I'm gonna have this big one in the middle, and then some small things here on the side. I don't know, maybe this is a bad idea. I'm gonna place it like that. Okay, I'm gonna take some of the I have some old soil. It was really difficult finding the right table for this space, and I searched for months and I couldn't find anything that could fit all the needs that I had for this space. Especially I was looking for something that could be folded away so it's not taking up space when we're not using it. Eventually I found the perfect wall-mounted table. But getting it up was another story entirely. I had to call in my dad because this thing weighs a ton. But look at it now, it is exactly what this space needed. And thanks, Dad, for helping with this table. I'm not gonna lie, this corner is not completely finished. There's always something more you can do. But for now, let's see how far we've come and do a little before and after take on it. The plants are actually thriving in their new spot, which definitely freed up so much room from all those other pots. The poster on the left is from a Georgia O'Keeffe exhibit that I saw in Madrid last time I was there in the spring. And sometimes the best souvenirs are really the ones that remind you of your good memories. But this table is really what transformed this whole space. Now I can actually sit here and work without feeling cramped. We can easily have people over and have dinner parties, and having some extra shelves in this tiny space has also been super useful. It's funny how just like one piece of furniture can completely change how you live in a space. So this is the final result, or well, it's not final, but it's at least what I've done so far. I'm so happy with the table and the shelves. I'm quite happy with my little painting there, and then the plant wall is really nice. Right now, my next big project in this corner is gonna be the sofa. So I'm not super happy with the cushions, so my idea is to, probably gonna keep the same ones, but I'm gonna buy a new fabric and I'm gonna sew new covers. So basically just change up the color of the fabrics on the sofa. And then I have an idea around the plant wall to make like a frame so that it looks like the plants are built into the wall. But yeah, that's it for now. So thank you for tuning in to this week's video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. It means a lot, and if you're still here, it would mean so much to me if you give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Until then, all the best.